Hey there, this is Floor from Nightwish, and you are watching hardrockhaven.net, guaranteeing some cool footage and a lot of good music, so what's up?
We have Floor Jansen of Nightwish. Thank you so much for doing this.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Welcome back to Ohio. I think it was Cleveland last time around, so it's good to see you here in Columbus. This is the second North American tour on the Endless Form's Most Beautiful album. What are the differences in the show this time around?
We play a bit of a different set list, and these are different cities than the previous tour. Obviously, also would almost make no sense to come back within a year, but of course North America is big, so we focus on different cities, different venues. And obviously we have our set list we've been playing around, and there are a couple of songs of course we will do again, also because we will hit cities we haven't hit before, but have a couple of songs that we can vary during these shows here.
Are there more songs from the new record, or
I would say that's about the same amount as the previous one here, because it is still the Endless Form's Most Beautiful tour. So.
The band recently released a limited tour edition of the record. Can you talk a little bit about the extras that come on that and the DVD?
Well, we've been gathering a lot of live footage on a lot of different locations to give a bit of an idea of who we are when you don't see us live, here or wherever you might live in the world. Nightwish has the possibility to tour everywhere, but not every show looks the same. So that is something we can show with this extra footage.
I watched all of the making of the record episodes as they were coming in online, so I love that kind of look into the musicians' personal lives, but also how the process was fascinating.
Well, I wouldn't say that it gives you an insight in our personal lives, but it gives you an insight in the lives of the band, more than seeing us on stage or reading an interview in a magazine.
Well, I enjoyed your shopping trip. And I love the excitement that you all had to share the record with the fans, and it's clear that they were just eating it up, which is great. Yeah. But how are your feelings on the fan reaction now that the album's out and it's been out for a while? How was that received?
Well, the one thing that sticks out for me is the reaction to the concept, or the theme that connects many songs. Many people are very enthusiastic about this and really want to tell us this. People that come with books of Darwin, of Richard Dawkins, or even Patrick Rothfuss's book, The Name of the Wind, where Ida Maru comes from. So people are very taken by it, and then me personally got a lot of very nice reactions on my vocal work. People are very happy to hear me sing on the album, and are happy with what I've done. So that's fantastic to hear back.
I'm an anthropology major myself, so the Darwin, and I love the concept, and I saw there's a Darwin T-shirt, so I think I'll be walking out of here with that. So.
Oh, awesome!
Is it difficult to act naturally with all the cameras following you around like they were during the recording process?
I guess if I wouldn't know the people filming it, I could imagine so, and sometimes you do feel watched, but you forget about it pretty soon, and also because we've done it so often now, you just need to forget about it.
There are some live videos on that DVD that comes with the limited tour edition. Will there be an official live album or DVD from the Endless Forms tour?
Yes, there will be. We've been filming a lot of footage in different places in the world, and I think it's going to be something we haven't showed before.
Well, you mentioned the science, that's a loose theme through the whole record, and I saw that Richard Dawkins joined you on stage at Wembley.
He did.
What was that like?
It was a tremendous honor, and an interesting gathering of worlds, because Mr. Dawkins is extremely intelligent man, obviously, but not too familiar with our world. And I wouldn't pretend to be super familiar with his either. He knows things that I can't even grasp. So you have a man who's been traveling the world to speak about his knowledge in all kinds understand now, how does it work with bands, and who's who, and how does this work? And for us, it was like, wow, what an honor that he wants to come out, and how to have a conversation with him. But he's an extremely easygoing man and very interested in. The moment we actually rehearsed it during the afternoon was just already such a goosebump moment. We all just we could feel the hairs on your arm raise, and the back of your neck starts to tickle. Like this is gonna be wow. Yeah, and it was.
So he was kind of a rock star to you guys then. You didn't.
Yeah, actually.
Last time we interviewed Thomas, he said that the band had made plans to visit the Creation Museum in Kentucky. Did that ever happen?
Not yet, no.
Oh.
No, we didn't.
Well, we'll have to get that on the books this year.
Indeed, yeah.
And because I think that's the exact antithesis to the record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Should remind him, yeah.
Absolutely. Revamp question: after the Nightwish touring cycle and everything dies down, do you think there's going to be a third record, or we work on that?
I don't know yet. Still don't know yet. I mean, I've been touring and making albums non-stop since I joined the band. To kind of have a breather is a very good idea, very important idea. So a decision will be made on this pretty soon.
Was it difficult keeping it a secret when you knew you were a member of the band, but the band hadn't announced it yet?
Yeah. It was for a few months even, so there were a handful of people, my parents who knew people like that, but it didn't talk very easy. No.
I would imagine that's tough to sit on, How is Yuka doing? Is he enjoying his behind the scenes role with the band?
Well, he's enjoying being healthy, that's for sure, and he's always enjoyed his work behind the scenes because he's been doing this for the band for I don't know how long, and being very, very good at it. So I can really imagine he misses touring and playing, however, but as long as he's not on the road, he's not sick, so that is a very good thing. So he's doing well, and the rest is something that the future hopefully will tell us one day.
Last question here for you. What's your favorite Sabaton song? Because I know there's a personal connection to that band. We're good friends with that too. Resist and Bite, actually. Yeah. Good choice. Excellent. Finally, is there anything you'd like to say to Nightwish fans that might be watching this?
Well, I'm trying to come up with something I haven't already said before. Because we're always. That should never be taken for granted anyway, but we are always grateful for the support we get. We're very happy to be able to come out to places we haven't been out before, or sometimes even to places where not too many bands even go to have that possibility. Yet again, people sometimes do always ask, why don't you come here, or why don't you come there? It's because we can't. Because the world is too big. So if you want to see us, you have to sometimes travel, because so do we, and we meet somewhere in the middle, and that's awesome. So if we are not able to come to your doorstep, please be welcome to come to our shows anyway. We love the support you give us. We're very, very happy with how Endless Forms Most Beautiful has been received. We have been playing 5 shows now, of which 4 were sold out. The enthusiasm here in North America is obvious, and we're very, very grateful for that. So we really look forward to welcome many of you here on these coming weeks, and it's not that nearby, but still we will come back in the summer to the festival in North America, actually in Montreal and Canada. That's going to be exciting. That's going to be our first more European festival production style that we can bring over to the US. To North America, to Canada. So that's going to be a very exciting thing to do.
Well, we're spoiled that you came to our hometown, so thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we're happy to be back here, absolutely.
Floor, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you too.